Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to give you a quick demo of how the radio works on this Android head unit. To start the radio, you simply press this big button marked radio on the home page. Radio starts up pretty much instantaneously. There's no noticeable delay whatsoever. And if you've been using the radio previously, it remembers the previous station you are listening to and will start up there. Once you're inside the radio app, there are several design elements that we're going to cover. The top section you see here are several function buttons. Starting from the left, this button allows you to turn on or off the stereo output on the head unit. You can see the stereo icon there coming up and disappearing as you press the button. There's also an AF button. It's alternate frequency. So apparently, if the radio is struggling to detect the frequency, it'll automatically sort of scan a specific range, so you get a good signal all the time. So have that turned on. So you see that AF button or AF status lighting up at the bottom. The next is a TA button. This is traffic alerts. It allows you to search for any radio stations that have traffic alerts being announced at the moment. The next one is PTY. This is program type. The program type button here acts as a filter. For example, if I just want to listen to let's say pop music during my drive. I'm not sure you can see that. There are several options that you can choose from. So I'm just scrolling through the list that's available. So if I choose pop music and press the OK button, the radio station will actually, or the radio will retune to a different station if the one that you're currently on is not of that specific program type. In this case, since I'm on the pop music program type, it stays in that station, tuned into this specific station. But if I move to a different station that's not classified as pop music, it'll actually scan for a different radio station that matched that program type. So there, it found another one and it stays there. Oh, it didn't. It kept on scanning. So this feature is a bit confusing. I'm not sure how that would work. So moving on, the next one is this button here. This power button here turns off the radio app and takes you back to the home page. If radio is playing, right, and you press that, it actually turns off radio altogether and goes back to the home page. The other option, I guess, is if you just want to go to the home page and keep the music playing, you just press menu. But if you want to turn off a radio, want to have a quiet drive, just press that. So going back to the radio app, the next one is that's just a status icon. So these are statuses. That's which features are currently turned on. This button, it's a volume button. I don't see the point in that because you can just quickly do this, or if you want to do mute, just quickly do that. So that's just kind of redundant. Band allows you to switch to different bands. Like for example, for FM stations, you can store up to 18, so you can just quickly skip and go to AM as well. The seek buttons, you can use these buttons to manually look for radio stations. It goes hand in hand with the program type I suppose that you have set up. So pop music, there it is. And lastly, this is the Autotune button. So if you press that, it'll actually go through all the stations available in your area and populate all the available memory locations. This last button here is just a way to bring up the equalizer functionality. And I think I skipped the RDS button. RDS button is just a bunch of settings. I just keep them as default. I'm not really sure what they do. Apart from TA, I think if you choose alarm and you have if you choose the TA button here, it won't seek for radio stations that currently broadcasting traffic alert. It'll just alert you that if there is a traffic alert. So you probably hear a beep. I can't test that right now, but I suppose that's what's supposed to do. But I'll to seek. That's the default setting. So that's it. Hopefully that's helpful, and we'll see you on the next video.